Good evening, folks. Welcome to the channel. I am DriverLadyPro because I drive like a boss, but I try to stay classy like a lady. So if you are a rideshare driver or a delivery driver, you are in the right place. So tonight we are discussing, should I drive for Uber and or Lyft? Is it profitable for me to drive for Uber and or Lyft? And I should include Uber Eats in there, or DoorDash, even, because it is my experience here in it, and this is a live stream video. So we're going to talk about this for the first 5 or 10 minutes, but as more people come in the room, then we will, the conversation may stray. So, hi, Rideshare Lisa. So one of the things that is really important to remember is every market is different. Now, what I will say is it profitable to drive in the Chicagoland area for Uber and or Lyft or Uber Eats? And the answer is absolutely yes. Especially right after the fireworks for Uber and after the fireworks for Uber Eats even. Let me tell you, the surge is nothing compared to what it used to be. Let me take a drink quick. And that is kind of getting people down, and they're like seeing, I just the other day I saw somebody, they did they charged the riders like $200 and the driver ended up getting $50. But I am telling you, it is still profitable to get trips in the Chicagoland area. But if you went over earlier and you stopped by Driving with Dustin, I always check up on his channel. He is in the Florida market, and he said personally it was not profitable. Now remember, if you're going to go out and drive, and the most profitable time is going to be hi Rick Reviews, the most profitable time is going to be right after the fireworks. That is going to be the golden time. It's just like the golden time to drive is right after a concert gets out, okay? That the other night hi Beacon of Light. So the other night I took a ride after a concert got out, and I end up for just 18 minutes, I ended up making a good $13. Or I'm sorry, $30. A good $30 for 18 minutes of driving. Okay, so it is it's never profitable. Don't drive on 4th of July. You'll get Uberman Tampa is very correct. And that's another point I did want to make. If you are good with drunk people, I have a tendency to be good with drunk people. I don't usually have problems. That doesn't mean I ain't gonna, that's always gonna be the case. I've always had luck with drunk people because I always set a precedence. I'm like, hey, what's going on? Hoot woot, what's going on? And I continue the party in the vehicle, but I do set limits. And but one thing that's very important is you almost have to expect that people are going to puke, okay? And so it's very important to go and get your nausea bags. If you don't know where to get nausea bags, they are not at Walgreens, but I have found them at CVS in the old folks section. CVS is a good place to get nausea bags, $6. Some people use regular grocery bags, the nausea bags have a little thing to soak up the stuff, and it has a smell, so it gets rid of this. But the really bottom line is you have at least a bucket or something with a bag in it, so that if somebody, I do have like one of those car garbage, the hard car garbages, and I can put that on the back of my seat. And if somebody gets sick, I can just take it off and give it to them. So be prepared. I know people are like, oh, you're gonna get filth, blah blah blah. Just be prepared. The only downfall to people puking is sometimes they will pee. That can be a problem. Make sure you keep. I always drive with seat covers on. But that doesn't mean that they're not going to pee right through your seat covers, through everything, you know. So, but you're not going to puke in my car for a $20 key cleanup fee. I'll rub your nose in it and make you eat it. I don't know if they have it all the way down to $20. I thought it was like $50. And you have to show the receipt. I just got my car detailed for $120, and I will, if you puke in my car, I will be bringing that, and they will be paying for that. I will beat their effing, okay, Tony, if they pee in my car. Heck no, 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 no. Have you looked into getting your super chat on? It's 20 without receipt, without a receipt. Yeah, on. One of the chain smokers admits to peeing in a taxi in an interview. It happens, apparently. Can Uber charge a driver if the driver barfs over the rider? I don't know if I would admit that I barfed. If somebody, and here's the other thing, I am sober when I'm driving, so I can open my door. You know, I can open my door, I can stop the car, I can open the door, I can get sick without getting it all over the place. But the problem is if you get a girl that is super drunk, and you know, ladies have, I don't know if you guys know this, but it is scientifically proven women have half as many enzymes in their stomach as men. You're more likely to get girl pukers than boys, okay? And the reason is because women cannot process the alcohol like men can. So I have had young ladies that gotten sick in my car, and luckily I had a nausea bag. Like you've never cussed before, Mandy. Uberman Tampa says, you pee in my car, you're going to the Everglades. Bet. No pee, no doo-doo. Well, if you doo-doo in a car, if they doo-doo in your car, you can make a big fuss, like that's, maybe even pee. You can make a big gigantic fuss about how that's toxic, and they can end up having to buy you a whole brand new back seat. So that's a good thing. Because I'm not ever sitting in that. Yeah, biohazard. Yeah, it's biohazard. And if you poop on my car, oh no. You pee in my car, you might meet Jesus that day. Puke is biohazard too. Yes, puke is. But I guess, you know, the caca, that's the word for poop in Spanish. The caca is not as easy to clean up, I guess. I don't know. But you can get more money. You can make them buy you a new back seat. Yeah. So, from what I understand. Yeah. So, what say you? Driving with Dustin, what's going on, everyone? I don't think it's profitable to drive on the 4th of July. Dustin, it is profitable. It's very profitable here in Chicago to drive on the 4th of July, especially right after the fireworks. That's going, and you're not going to take a dump in my car. It's not going to end well. We're just talking about, you know, how passengers will, you know, go number 2 or number 1. They will go to the bathroom in your car if they get pukey. So you do have that hazard, but you got to remember, if you, I just got my car detailed, and it looks fantastic. I got it detailed today, and if they, you know, I'm going to be like, listen, dude, you got to buy me a whole new back seat if you're doing that, and I will bring my car down there. Here in the Chicago market, but if you're talking Louisiana, if you're talking, you know, Dustin's market, you know, and Thursday here is busy. If you think people will be gone for the weekend after tomorrow night, will the weekend be slow? No, the weekend here is going to be popping. It might be that sometimes when there's a holiday, like on a Thursday, the Friday will not be as popping as Saturday. And Saturday won't be as, or Saturday will be busy, but Friday won't be as popping because they all partied on Thursday. Do you understand what I'm saying? But tomorrow, all day, people are going to be running to the store, getting stuff for their holiday season here in Chicago, Atlanta area. Maybe not in your area, but a lot of people will be running to the store. I need some hot dogs. I need some hamburgers, whatever. Last minute, this or that. And it's different than on the Navidad, the Christmas season, where they're trying to pile in big screen TVs and stuff like that. You're not going to have that kind of problem. But you are, if you do drive after the fire, well, you can drive after the fireworks. Not as many people will be as pukey, but the later, I mean, you probably will have after the fireworks being drunk, because they're all sitting there drinking beer. Woohoo! Yeah, partying, and they start early drinking. Dustin, let me get caught up on these things first. Uberman Tampa. Okay. Do you think people will be okay? No, the weekend will be slammed. Yeah, passengers will get smashed. And now with the cleaning fee receipt thing, not worth the headache for me. Last 4th after Wednesday, Friday, Saturday were extra slow. But at least here, I really believe, because the 4th is on a Thursday, we're not going to see, we might see slow on Friday, but I think it's going to, everybody's going to go out. I do. That's my personal feeling. A lot of times sometimes when people go out on Thursday, they won't go out on Friday, of course, but they will go back out on Saturday. Mark from Uber Hints gave a good suggestion for getting out of the cleaning fee receipt. Okay, what was that suggestion? Make a mess in my car. I'm taking your debit card, running it through Square, maybe $2 or $3 grand. I already grabbed everything I need today. Honestly, I think everyone will be home. What time will demand slow down tomorrow? Until then, would it be busy? Okay, it is not going to be busy during the fireworks. So if I were you, I would drop everybody off at the fireworks. It's going to be busy up until the fireworks, okay? It's in Chicagoland area, it's going to be busy. It's going to be busy, people getting ready for the holiday, you know what I mean? Getting ready for their dinner. It may be slower during dinner time, but then after dinner, everybody's gonna get out, and they're gonna go get out and get ready to go to, I say like 8, 9 o'clock, it's gonna start picking up. 8, 9 o'clock, where everybody's starting to go to, maybe they're at a party and then they need to go to the fireworks or whatever. Okay, but just before the fireworks, you can see a big bunch of people going to the fireworks. But then after the fireworks is going to hit, and that's when you're going to make. Look, you're going to have 10K drivers on the road. Holidays are worthless, says Uberman Tampa. Uberman Tampa, yeah, we know how our market works. Okay, but that's in your market. In our market, it will be profitable. It will, because they're not just having fireworks downtown Chicago. There's fireworks all over. Near my house, there's fireworks. So I could just stay with my family here and bring people to the fireworks here. And then, hang with my family and bring people to fireworks. And afterwards, bring people back. It's to avoid Navy Pier, isn't it? Are the fireworks at 10 p.m.? I think they're at dark. I would not, personally, I wouldn't go to Navy Pier. I've never been to the fireworks at Navy Pier, and I don't think I will ever be. I would rather do I know there's fireworks, every Wednesday and Saturday night, normally. And that's pretty hairy. Okay, I picked people up. I didn't pick them up at Navy Pier, but I picked them up during that time, and it was surging. It's to avoid Navy Pier. Oh, wait. Christmas doesn't help me now. Here in Syracuse, people will wait until Friday to go. A holiday is on the weekend, then we'll just go out and see the fireworks, says Lisa. Okay, I think people will see now it also depends on when the fireworks are, because some people just wait to have their fireworks. They don't have it on the 4th. They'll wait till the weekend to have their fireworks. I would check, but I would think that everybody's going to show up for the fireworks on the 4th of July. So, but every market is different. Just remember, every market is completely different. Personally, here in Chicago, we can still rake in some money on the 4th of July, on the busy days. We can rake in better money than slower markets. We can stay. Mark hinted at how Uber is too big to check all the receipts for cleaning fees. Okay. So what do? Go down and write a cleaning fee receipt out? Hand write one? This is from such and such cleaning place. Have you been on 294 New Year's ago billboard with Kaplan fireworks? Buy one, get 4 free. Great deal. 294 a few years ago, billboards about Kaplan fireworks. Have you seen 294 a few years ago? No, I didn't. It's hard to accurately quote him. He got upset once at how somebody else did that. Oh, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know about Mark Uber Hints. I watched him today. I watch him frequently on a regular basis, but I didn't know about the cleaning fee thing. He does bring up he asks good questions. He asks intriguing questions. I think he really spends a lot of time thinking into these articles that he reads. Just from my impression. Oh, I can generate a receipt. I've got a receipt printer. I can get my hands on point of sale software, bet. Let's not talk about this on the air, buddy. I didn't hear nothing. Nah, 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 nah. I can't read what you said. So if anybody's wondering why I haven't got my super chat on, is I know I'm over 100,000 subs, but I was waiting to get to 4,000 watch hours. I think I'm at it now. But that's why I don't have my super chat on. I was waiting for my watch hours to go up. FYI. So, some people have asked me an update on my health. So, and you guys are pretty regular. Are you bringing your swords tomorrow night? Good idea. Hey, that is a awesome idea. No, guess what? My sister is coming, and we're gonna do a ride-along video. We're gonna do Uber Eats. You know, when I go in for Uber Eats, they have to see my face, right? Right. So I'm going to go in and with her to pick it up because I can walk from the car to the door. You know, I've been able to walk farther and farther. Okay. So I'm able to walk from the handicap parking to the door and with her, and then she can pick it up and we'll walk back to the handicap parking. Because I just got finally got my handicaps thing. And then she'll deliver it. And then we're going to make a ride-along Uber Eats video because I haven't done Uber Eats or delivery ride-along videos in a long time. Actually, I probably should do a DoorDash. I probably should. So, but my sister and I are going to do that maybe just around dinner time, and then we're going to go for fireworks afterwards. So what was your question? Are you going to bring your sword? I can bring my sword. That sounds fantastic. Yeah. When I first brought them on, everybody's like, "Oh, cool swords," but nobody cares now. Do both. Don't cut your own throat. What do you mean by that? Don't cut my own throat. Do both. What do you mean? Yeah, the reason why, so I want to tell you, I am getting, I think the idea is do both Uber Eats and DoorDash. The problem is remember, I'm sick. I don't think I can do both Uber Eats and DoorDash. You'd have to go in, pick up the DoorDash, go in, pick up the Uber Eats, deliver the DoorDash, then deliver the Uber Eats, or if the Uber Eats is really close, then multi-apping. I'm not sure if I'm healthy enough yet, but I'm telling you guys, I can walk farther than I could when I got out of the hospital. I am incrementally getting a little bit better and a little bit better every day, okay? It's not big, gigantic jumps, long jumps, but I can see myself eventually getting to the point where maybe I can do Uber. Oh, honey, run both apps at the same time, and when one goes off, turn off the other one. Oh, I see. Because multi-apping, I've been studying into that. I would like to try that, but right now my health is, unless I have a friend that does DoorDash. If I tried it with her, I think the one that introduced me to DoorDash, I think we could really knock it out of the park, and she'd have to do it so that she could go in, because I can't go in all the time, in and out. The other day I did 4 Uber Eats with the kid I live with, and I'm telling you, I was pooped afterwards. Research, Gong, life energy, cultivation, holistic system of coordinating body posture. Okay. Here's the thing. I have a big, long list of all kinds of things that suggestions people have made, and I've tried a large portion of them. And what is really working, guys, is, good evening, Alex Miranda. Welcome to the live stream. So we've been talking about whether or not it is profitable to go out on the 4th of July. And of course, here in Chicago, it is profitable. In other markets, like in Florida, it's not. Driving with Dustin, he said he's just going to stay home. A lot of people are saying they want to be with the strike. What's up? And yes, in Vegas it is. Yes. Uber and Lyft are scared and their heads are in their rear ends now. Yes, and I don't know it right here, guys. Of course I am. Here's the thing. Maybe I will do DoorDash tomorrow because there is the strike. And between you and me, and we all know that the strike is a symbolic strike. The idea of the strike is not that we're turning off and hurting Uber. The idea of the strike is to get the media's attention again, to show that no holiday is profitable anymore, not like it used to be. No, it isn't. Very good point. No, it isn't. You're right. You're right. The strike on the 4th of July, stop. I'm going to pee myself. It's easy for people to have other streams of income to stay home, but if you gotta pay bills, get out there. Exactly. I am with you. If you gotta pay your bills, get out there. And especially if it's profitable, like here in Chicago, it's profitable to get out there and and make sure you pay your bills, guys. It is very profitable here in Chicago to work it. And like somebody said, Navy Pier, it's crazy down there. Both of them are afraid of changes in the laws in any way. Yes, I didn't even get to report on it, but Uber is running scared. They're talking to unions. We're not even employees yet, and as if Uber can choose what union they want us to deal with. We're not going to deal with that particular union Uber picked. Strike has to be offline, not to talk about it. No one needs to go anywhere. As well as drivers are offline. That's it. I took my Depends off. Okay, I guess you guys got something going on. I have to air my junk. Okay, Navy Pier sucks to try to get in and out after the fireworks. It would be a parking lot. Exactly. That's why I had suggested earlier, like I am in the north suburbs by the Botanic Gardens. And all these little suburbs they're having their own fireworks, and you can get, Uberman wishes he had some going on. Okay. Hey, are chicken without a head? They're chickens without a head. Yeah. Uber is not scared. Haha. They have all the power because drivers come to Finn. Okay. Well, good bond your gold bond your gentlemen, you nasty animals. I don't know what you're talking about. Zach Ali, dime a dozen. Okay, guys, I haven't done the report, but Uber is really trying to split hairs, and they're trying to get a labor union other labor unions won't work with Uber, but for some reason, one particular labor union decided that they're going to work with Uber and try and figure out a way to keep us independent contractors? Say what? No, they're going to try loophole and start some kind of thing to start us to be independent contractors. 2 years ago, I drove to see the fireworks with family, and it took me 2.5 hours just to get out of the parking garage. Take that sourdough here in, make that sourdough here in Vegas. You guys are crazy. Try, don't get too, there's something I'm missing, guys. Gross Roy, here is spoiled. You guys are bad. Okay, what was I saying? Because you guys got me off on the wrong track about you talking about your nastiness. Your baby Gold Bond cream or something. I don't know. And sourdough. That's gross. Wait. On my Uber background check. Waiting on my Uber background check. The summer brings out all the nasty people. Have you been to fireworks in the rain? Here in Chicago, no. LMAO. I've got an old VW with plastic seats. Things get swampy fast. We on the rocks now. The freaks come out at night. You almost said independent cross-dressers. Yeah, the independent cross-dressers. No. Guys, most of us want to be independent contractors, but the independent cross-dressers are thinking about being employees. Extinguish your nads with the whole bottle of Gold Bond, then run the effing by the car wash. Okay, have you been driving? Me? Of course I've been driving. I can't not drive. Okay, last week I made about $70, so I'm not driving a lot. Okay, and then this done. I did Uber Eats with the kid I live with, and he, of course, we made $28. We did 4 deliveries. And then we're gonna go out and do something, me and my sister, tomorrow. So yeah, I do get out. It's easier for me to drive rideshare, but I do both delivery and rideshare on my channel. So I try to do a little bit of both, even though it's easier for me to do rideshare. I am now able to walk without my air machine to the back of my car, and because I got to make sure people are not breaking my trunk. I don't lift up their, unless it were an elderly woman. I don't know what I would do with an elderly woman if she couldn't pick her, but most of the time there's usually a hefty guy that puts all the stuff in. I barely ever have had problems having to pick up other people's stuff. And I mean, I could say, look I am disabled, if I had to. If they said, well, you didn't pick up my bags, well, I am disabled, your lives are most fun, Mandy. Need 3 bottles of Cover Me. Lest protest cross-dress. I don't know what lest protest cross-dress. But I guess we'll just all be cross-dressers cross-dressers and protests at the same time. Best to have leather seats in the hot weather. Fabric be absorbing the butt funk. You guys are nasty. Leather is more permanent to hold in junk funk. Nasty. Cancer trumps elderly. Get to Lyft which it's terrible. If she can't pick that bugger up, I can pick it up. It's just that I do keep my I don't. All right, I know you guys think I should be driving around with my machine on, but I don't keep it on all the time because I don't really want people to know I have cancer. And if I keep my full ass mouth shut, I'm usually, if I'm in a sitting position and I'm not talking, like when I am on air with you, I cannot breathe. I can't. I have to have my oxygen on, okay? But if I'm just at a sitting position and I'm not blah, 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 and I'm okay. If I have to get up and walk, they said I go down to like 80% oxygen in my blood, and anything below like 87 is not good, So need to invent rideshare seat covers that have charcoal inserted to absorb that funky junk smell. It would be effed up if someone complained about you not picking up their bags, especially if it's a guy. Yes, I have seat covers with bamboo and charcoal. Oh, that's a good idea. These hipsters in Berkeley never wash their jeans. It's a thing with Japanese selvage denim. They might freeze clean. If you're lucky. Install a bidet in the back seat. Wash that hoe. Back seat sprinkler system. High pressure with soap and Clorox. Yeah. You guys are nasty. Got some nasty. Install pigsty? What is that? You guys are nasty. I got a bunch of nasty ones in here tonight talking about funk in their junk and sourdough. Yeah. Dang, ass Uberman, you go for the real huh? Pigsty is where pigs live. Right. But what's that got to do with this? Install pigsty? What's that got to do with my back seat? And Uber driving. For riders. Pigsty for put a pigsty in the back seat for riders? People looking like Pigpen from Charlie Brown. You don't need a pigsty installed. All you got to do is pick up Uber riders. Bingo! Instant pigsty for dirty riders. Pigpen. Okay, I get it. I'm busy thinking about you all talking about the dumb sourdough. I met Uberman Tampa in the back seat. Did you guys see the one that Dave the Uber slave, he picked up some guy and the guy wanted to, how did he say it? He wanted to, do sexual favors to him. And even though he was a straight guy. Yeah, it was like nasty. Yeah. Sick my duck. Exactly. He wanted to sick his duck. I was like, nasty. If somebody is secure in their masculinity, they can be around people that are gay. When you are secure in your sexuality, is what I should say. When you're secure in your sexuality, you can be around gay people and not like be offended that they're gay, okay? And there are people that get offended just standing next to a gay person, okay? And that's their problem. It has nothing to do with them. And if a guy is, I feel like it's like a violation if somebody finds out you are straight and they want to sick your duck, for instance, and they're trying to get with you and they know that you're not into dudes. Yeah. Okay. I saw that today. Dave had me laughing. I know. No duck sicking here. I'm gay and get offended by gay people. Because my piercings had a guy wanting to know if my junk was pierced. Really? I love everybody the same, says Alex Miranda. Me too. And this is the thing. I try to love everybody, whether you live under a bridge or you drive a BMW. I try to love you equally. Whether you're the president of people are like I had some lady come out and say, "Oh, the doctor is coming." I'm like, okay, am I supposed to be excited? I mean, he's a doctor. Okay, great. But he's just the same as me or you. Just because he took more schooling, does that mean he's better than me? No. Okay. An equal opportunity offender. If the price is right, duck has to be baked. In that case, I hate Audi drivers. I love everybody else. Why do you hate Audi drivers? If not Doctor Who, then not important. He says, Alex Miranda, the price is right. I bet get a 5-finger discount. I love everybody the same, doggy style. LOL, Ace. You guys you're in rare form tonight. Just so you guys know, that all my lights are going out at 12 o'clock. I could move to a different area. I really need to not. I haven't seen you guys in forever, so I'm really I haven't been on for a few days at least. Small fingers but big surprises. So Dave was talking. This is one thing I think Dave shouldn't have talked about. All right. I think it's embarrassing for guys to say the size of their. Okay, and I don't know if I would have put that video up just because he talked about the size of his. Okay, but let me just say something about that. I am a lesbian, and size does not matter. It does not. Okay, just letting you know, size does not matter. Okay, but I would not have. It's like, oh, what size of bra do you wear? I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to let you find out either. So, Roy, you say it's going to cost $1? Uberman Tampa, learn to live with his defaults. Shit, this is Bill Gates territory. What are you talking about? Bill Gates territory. Sorry, I'm having heartburn real quick. Rideshare says, I've heard people talking about size, never heard anyone talking about homecomings her. What? My defaults. Yes. My mouth and my habits of slapping people could be considered a default. Default is different than faults. Your faults. Default is different. Fine. It is as big as a $2 bill. I personally, we are trying to make you laugh. I guess you are making me laugh. My point, never have to worry about forgetting my belt. Have a spare at all times. Are you talking about the size again? I have a spare belt at all times. I roll that sucker up. All US dollars are the same size. Exactly. I don't need a belt. I don't wear pants. Okay. You go with that. Here we go. Ow. I'm going in to get on the 8. Just don't stick your duck in the sauce. Well, I have to something install. Don't stick your huevos. You know, that's Spanish for eggs, but they call the huevos. I'm sure you can figure that size of a $2 bill. Oh, I get it. It's hard to find nowadays. You can go down to the bank and get plenty of $2 bills. Sauce will ruin your duck. Steve Earle used instead of a belt. Okay. Urkel. Urkel. I have to wear pants of install a skid helmet. I have to wear pants. Is it to install a skid helmet? I have to wear pants to install a skid helmet. You guys are goofs. Guess what? Says Alex Miranda. What? You have 4 minutes, guys. Or install a skid, or I install a skid helmet. What are you talking about, a skid helmet? Proofread, bitches. Are you guys talking about rubbing your butts on the ground like a dog? Is that what you're talking about? It's full moon tonight. I guess so. I can't see the moon, but you're all in rare form. Come in and start talking about stuff. I'm like, well, it doesn't help that I started talking about Dave the Uber Slaves, sicking a duck. I got 3 rubbing your butt in the ground feels good. So I blame Dave the Uber Slave. Okay, guys, dragging the snake head needs a skid helmet. All right, cool. Okay, guys, I know we got 18 people, but we only got 10 thumbs up. If you guys check out my description below, I do have lots of helpful hints in the description below there are different driver groups that are out there helping, fighting for your rights in the description. If you need to get a hold of me, everything's in the description. So, as always, we're gonna cut it down. We got 19 people in the room, but still only 15 likes. Please make sure you hit that like button, and as always, hustle hard and hustle smart, guys. If you don't hustle smart, take your broke booty home. DriverLadyPro out. Hasta la vista, baby. Bye, you guys. Have a great night.